ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Rogue Leveling Series. I am, after a few days, getting back around to it. So today we're going to be doing what we were doing last episode. Obviously, I screwed up during my last recording for this series, so I had to redo it again. It took a few days just to relax and keep my mind off of literally dying again on my rogue. But we're not too far behind. I did spend a couple days on Twitch to try it out. I should be having 2 VODs being uploaded at some point whenever they can. They are well over 5 hours long for anybody who actually really likes long formatted content. But they will have links in this video. We'll also have a link to my Twitch if anybody wants to follow me on there and come hang out and do a bunch of stuff together. I'm always down to chat with anybody, either through my comments or through Twitch chat. I will note that in my last Rogue video, somebody commented my pronunciation of Goldshire or Goldshire, whichever one. I say it differently, obviously, because it's always been a sort of debate, and I've always said things wrong, apparently, with shaman. Shaman. I prefer shaman. That's kind of how I heard words when I grew up. And if I'm wrong, if I'm not mistaken, I'm probably wrong. But I'm pretty sure during Warcraft 2 or Warcraft 1, they called Goldshire Goldshire. The orcs did. So I kind of called it that since that point. Since I've played that game and watched the game and all of that fun stuff. But that is a debate. Sort of like crick and creek. I prefer creek, but people say crick for some reason.
Hey there. Safe
So, tomatoes, tomatoes. All I can say. All I can say about it. But, yeah. Getting back to this, we're probably going to run for about half hour, 40 minutes.
Have a good one.
Like a normal video I would.
See you later.
That I'm doing. As normal as I make them now. So, it'd be a little more relaxed and all that kind of happy stuff. I am obviously going to do as much as I can during this run. And, yeah, be a little chill out kind of day. I don't know if I'm going to or not today, but I will be on Twitch maybe. Perhaps today, maybe, or tomorrow. We'll see. I'm going to have a couple friends that I usually hang out with and talk to and stuff like that, maybe, with me also. Up to them. It'll be a spur of the moment kind of thing. But, yeah, that'll probably be sometime tonight, if the video goes up before then. But, yeah, I should be on Twitch for a couple of hours. And the VOD for that will probably go up too. So, yeah. That's sort of the agenda today. Make an episode for this and go to Twitch and see what goes on. See what happens. Let's see. Going to Dwarven District to pick up engineering and mining like I did in the last episode, which I'm pretty sure I did in the last episode. I don't think it was in the scrapped episode that I did because I died to a bear. It's an unfortunate ordeal, but it happens. Kind of glad I made that jump because I'm pretty sure the sewer beast is down there somewhere, if not on this side. Well, I finished that quest. Yeah, I was gonna say, why is that still up there? I finished it. All right. Let's see. Nothing really more else to talk about at the moment, other than I hope everybody had a good day today. Great past few days, honestly, since I've been kind of radio silent, giving my channel some time to breathe for a little bit. I've been trying to make episodes every day, you know, and I kind of just rush them out there.
Very well then.
And don't really slow down like I did, but I'm gonna have a pace. I'm gonna try and spit out as much stuff and maybe take a day or two. We're gonna see what happens.
Great to meet you.
I want. My aim right now is to grow this channel and grow my stream at the same time, and publish my VODs and stuff like that from my Twitch on this channel. Eventually, that's kind of the idea. So, just trying to build a community as fast as possible, pretty much. My first videos, I never really clamped down on the idea of leaving a like and comment and subscribing and stuff like that, because I just wanted to test the waters, try to get comfortable. I'm still a bit awkward. I've always wanted to do entertainment, and now that I'm actually doing it, I'm getting that those cold feet, those chills. Like, oh man, if I'm successful, I'm successful. If I'm not successful, damn, what am I gonna do? You know, I'm not really looking for fame, but at the same time, you know, I want friends, I want a community, I want people to talk to. I am going to be posting other games on this channel. I'm thinking about doing my Azure Lane games and stuff, since that's now starting to become popular. I have been thinking about it. I want to do Hearts of Iron content and see how that goes too. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I want to do Retail WoW. I definitely want to do Retail WoW. That way, people can, well, if people actually, you know, play WoW while watching my channel, retail anyway, we can all hang out and stuff like that. I co-own a guild that's full of Pandaren. It is a Pandaren only guild, obviously, but I do want to promote that guild, as Wyrmrest Accord has hit an all-time low, a deep lull, if you will, in activity. And I think it would be a cool idea to start streaming and stuff, and promote the server again. Since it's dead, its toxicity and stuff like that is pretty much well gone at this point, or rather mostly gone. So I mean, it is technically it's ripe for it is actually ripe to change, to make it better, to make it great, you know. To forgo its elitist past and its toxic community, we can technically make it better. Obviously, there is a Discord for a quote-unquote revival project, but Honestly, I've seen more. I've seen more Moonguard players than I have Warmrest players. So it is. It is one of those kind of like I don't know, Chief, if it's gonna work out. It seems like it's a bigger mess than what it is supposed to be, you know. But they can surprise me. Obviously, they can surprise me and tell me, you know, they can do it. But I don't know. When it first came around, I thought it was a great idea. I fell in line with it. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's bring back Warmrest and all this kind of stuff, and bring back events, bring back, you know, roleplay proper. But when
Go with honor, friend.
they started accepting Moonguard help and Moonguard events, I kind of was like, I don't know, Chief. You know, this was supposed to be for our server only, right? Like Warmrest for Warmrestians to like finally, you know, pick up our pieces, put them back together, and make something good from our community rather than its garbage history. But you know, a lot of Warmrestians went to Moonguard, and they've accepted and fully embraced the Moonguardian way, and I don't know. Last I heard, elitism is starting to grow on Moonguard, so it's starting to become the new Warmrest in a way. And frankly speaking, I don't know about it. You know, I didn't mind the elitism. I mean, I RP'd as, you know, as lore breaking and lore following as possible. A Pandaren, half Yongle. You know, a lot of people. I struck a nerve with a lot of people when I came into the scene like that. I thought it was fun because I was messing with the elitists. But unfortunately, those elitists are gone, so it's not like I'm having any fun anymore. Of course, a lot of people have told me in my friend circle just to go to Moonguard. Just go to Moonguard. Go to Moonguard and just, you know, keep doing what you're doing.
Have a good one.
And to that, I'd say, no. Just simply put, no. I'm not. I'm not going back to Moonguard. Moonguard is not my home anymore. I don't care for it anymore. I still have a lot of friends, and I like a lot of my friends on there. But the server is a mixed bag now. It is full of elitist toxicity, and it's also full of groomers and other types of people who are disgusting individuals. As, you know, RP servers tend to have those bad apples, I personally would rather have a dead server than a server full of groomers. Just saying. That's my personal take. I mean, good on you for trying to convince me to go to a server full of garbage that I have taken the just step away from because I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I was in deep intoxicated drama on Moonguard that I was like, nah, I'm good. I went to Warmrest to get away from it. And yeah, I don't have any sense to go back. And frankly, I don't want to. So instead of just, you know, taking the easy way out, I want to take the hard way. I want to bring people to Warmrest to hang out, have fun, and quite frankly, hang out with. I want to do content. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to start doing retail WoW stuff when the new Emerald Dream patch comes out. So I will probably be doing my first take and first impressions of that. The hardcore series won't necessarily be dead. I'll still be doing it. It's just it'll probably be slower. Because I want to get the Druid of the Flame cosmetics for my Druid. That's one thing, and I will be recording that. I also want to boost my guild on my mage, who is the co-GM character for it, and it is technically my Sona for this channel. I know the little the little fireball render is sort of the Sona of the channel right now, but as I'm growing, as more people sub, as more people donate, and follow me on Twitch and stuff like that, eventually donate, I should say. I'm in no rush, but when we get there, when we get my first benchmark in my subs, when I can start trying to make this a full-time job, basically, I want to evolve this little PNG into a full-grown, proper VTuber model that is of my Sona, which is my mage on retail, and bring a new light to be on the scene and be like, yeah, I've tried my best, I'm trying my best, I'm out here pushing my own content, although I will admit I'm probably extremely boring, but I'm glad I can give off a chill factor, a chill vibe, where we can just sit back, relax, and listen to the game, to my deep, enthralling voice, apparently. I don't know. People say that I got a nice, low-tone voice that is calming and yet trusting, which, good. Frankly, I aim for that. I'm an honest person. I'm fully honest. In fact, the only thing that I'm probably not going to be that honest about is who I am IRL, like, visual-wise. Because I don't like how I look visually enough to think that other people are going to enjoy it. But I will make sacrifices if I have to. I did think about making this little fireball a secondary character, in a way. If I get a webcam, hook it up, show my face reveal kind of deal, and then have the little fireball as like a little personal sidekick or a little familiar that floats around me kind of deal. Since my Sona is a mage character type, I think it would be pretty cool to give off a magey vibe. But it's just how I wanna present myself in a way that people can be like, oh yeah, that's cool, I can relate, or I can be in line with, and all that kind of stuff. I wanna make people comfortable watching my stuff. I don't wanna offend people. I don't wanna make people feel like they're wasting their time or anything like that. I want to make content that people can sit down, relax, drink, vibe, put it in the background if they want to.
Safe
Talk,
travels. See you later.
communicate.
See you around.
And, I'm open to a lot of stuff. A lot of things. I can answer any question somebody asks me. Well, to the best of my ability. If you ask me any math problems, that's gonna take a while. If you ask me any history questions, that would probably take me a while too, depending on the question. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to.
You need something? Light bless you. Go with honor.
To connect with my to my growing community as possible. I want to connect as much as I can, right? I want to. I don't know. What's the word? I want to connect in a way with my viewers and stuff. I wanna make people relax, chill, vibe, all that kind of stuff. What is the word I'm looking for? Relate? Is it relate? I don't know. I wanna make stuff that people can just do with whatever, sleep to if you want to. I know I have a voice that is quite, well, to me it's boring. I think people don't find entertainment with my stuff as much. You know, I want to make nice with my community in a way. I don't like getting into drama. I don't like getting into problems. I do make, I do mess with my friends a lot in a way that sounds like bullying, but I'm not bullying, if that makes sense. It's just how I act. Now, I will say that I am guilty of appearing to be mean or nasty to people, but I'm not. Like, some of my friends, like Logan, I'm mean to Logan a lot, but I'm mean in a sense of a friend. Like, you know, like how some people can just bullshit around, be with friends and stuff like that, and you can be as mean as you want, and they know that you're not serious. That's kind of how me and Logan are. We bully each other, but you know, I'm lighthearted about it. I'm not serious about it. There's no venom behind my insults. If that makes sense to anybody, if it makes sense. It's just how I am. And if I do come off like that, I'm sure I'll be told. I'm sure I'll be told. I will say I am a bit awkward when I'm talking alone by myself, like in these recordings. I try to be as talkative as possible because it's only a short period of time. Well, I aim for short periods of time. I don't know how well exactly short it is, but I want to talk as much as I can, and I guess fill the space, because if I don't, it would probably be a ton of silence, and people would probably either fall asleep, get bored, whatever, etc. I don't want to be that person that, I know I say I want to be relaxed too, but I don't think anybody wants to sit and listen to combat sounds, right? Nobody wants to listen to that. Nobody wants to just listen to the footsteps or anything. Well, maybe people do. Maybe. Maybe people do. I know some people are like ASMR kind of dealio, but not me. I'm not an ASMR type. But yeah, that's just how I am personally. I tend to just be as talkative as much as I can, just to fill the silence and not to make people feel uncomfortable. Because sometimes when I watch people and they stop talking, it does kind of get uncomfortable. I know a lot of professional YouTubers and stuff like that will probably have moments of just pure silence, but they have editors, or they'll edit themselves those parts out to where it doesn't sound, it doesn't appear like they're not talking. You know, they'll edit out the parts where they're quiet, and they'll make it seem like they're constantly talking or interacting. And I don't know how to edit. And that's why I'm trying to shift between VOD content and Twitch content, just so that I don't have to do a whole lot of editing. But yeah, that's sort of this episode, is just to explain that I am going to hop between streaming and YouTube content, just so that I can push myself out there to have to open up discussions, to open up ways to communicate with me. I mean, comments alone, you know, it goes anyway. Like, some comments are really good to respond to, but some of them I find a hard time responding to. Like, people correcting my pronunciation, I really don't know how to respond to those people, because I can't apologize, because it's just how I say it, right? It's how I say the word. People correcting my pronunciations, am I supposed to like say I'm sorry? I'll try better, or or what? It's kind of weird because I've grown up saying it. Nobody's ever told me that's not the right way to say it. People just say, "Oh, that's how you say words." Cool. Oh well. Be far from me. Be far from me to correct you, because there's probably words that you'd probably say wrong that I would say in a different way. It's just how it is. It's how communication works, how languages work. Now, when I'm American, but sometimes I prefer the British colloquial, where I spell words in a British way or a European way. It's just how I am. I grew up around people who spell it that way because I make friends with a lot of people who are from outside the United States. I have a British best friend. I have a best friend who's British. And we say words that way because that's how we say words. It's just our colloquial language that we talk to each other in, and it's just how it is, how we communicate, how we discuss things, and we're comfortable talking to each other that way. And, I mean, you can say what you will, it's just how we are. And I know there's some people out there like, oh, you're American, you're letting a British tell you how to spell things and stuff like that. No, it's not. It's just me having a fascination with how they spell it, and I just follow it, and I say it. Like, I say mate a lot. Like, come on, mate, oi, mate, and all this other kind of stuff. I love doing accents. I play video games with a bunch of accents, and I try to mimic those accents. In fact, my parents got mad at me a lot because I always spoke in an accent that is not their way of saying it, and they get like, oh, stop saying it like that, you're gonna get bullied for it, and all this other kind of stuff, which, you know, I have been bullied in the past for doing it that way, but I don't stop, because, you know, why should I, right? But, yeah, it's just how
What can I do for you?
I am. And, I do like the comments. The one comment that I got that says chill vid. Like, yeah, I try to be as chill as I can. Chill videos, what I'm aiming for. I don't necessarily have the voice or the solo
Have a good one.
commentary capacity to bring excitement to something. I'm not an exciting person. I mean, those who witnessed my characters dying in this game, I don't slam my head into the goddamn keyboard like Asmongold. I don't get frustrated and swear and cuss. I don't. I've kind of left that toxicity part of me behind and just fall in favor of just,
See you later.
oh well, shit happens. I screwed up. Is what it is. Like, people who watched my troll video when I died, my warrior died, I said it was dumb. It was stupid that I died, because I felt like I could have stopped myself from dying. There was a huge part of me that was screaming to get my attention, to say, hey, get out of this area. Get out of the cave, get out of this part of the cave, leave that goblin for dead. I even said that multiple times in that video, where I kept saying, leave the goblin behind. He's gonna get us killed. Like, you know, it's just how it's gonna be. And I didn't heed my words. I'm gonna start doing that now, where I'm gonna trust my gut. And just be like, okay, my guts tell me I'm gonna die here, I'm getting out. Yeah, you know, if I'm by myself, right? And that's another thing I'm doing these videos for, is to just, I mean, people who are watching this probably don't play hardcore. They're probably wanting to see some crazy action, some crazy scenes, near-death experiences, excitement, and all this other kind of stuff. Me, personally, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get as far as I can I'm hoping to get to level 60 on one of my characters. That's it. If something bad happens, something bad happens. I mean, I can be level 50 I mean level 50, right? Die. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna swear, I'm not gonna cuss, I'm not gonna slam my keyboard, I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. I'm just gonna sit there and go, breathe deep, exhale, sigh, delete character, make a new one. That's it. That's all it is. Until this hardcore trend dies out, I'm gonna keep going, right? I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna play this game until it stops being fun for me. Frankly, when retail updates and stuff like that, I'm definitely gonna be making more retail-based content, maybe other game content. But I will still try to push out at least a hardcore stream on Twitch or on here, be it a half hour, an hour, you know, just to show, just to test the waters to see if it's still popular. I want to test trends. I want to see. This YouTube channel and stuff like that is not just me doing this because I need another job or something like that. Because I live in an area where jobs are pretty scarce. It's not because I'm trying to do this as a job. I'm doing it as a test and a hobby. Like, that's it. I'm not trying to get profitable right out the gate. I'm not going to be like, oh, 500 subscribes or 100 subscribers, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Unless people really want me to do something at a certain, you know, subscriber benchmark or something like that, it's going to be the same content. It's not going to change. Well, it's going to change. It's just, it's going to have my own kind of feeling behind it. I'm not going to do dead content for the sake of just trying to hold on to something. Sure, me playing hardcore puts nostalgia in me because I'm playing the original game, classic again, but it's not classic, right? It's not vanilla. It's a modified game for vanilla. And frankly speaking, I think if they did Classic Plus right now, I'd probably play the heck out of it. And I will say that I'm definitely biting a lot of ruby glasses, shaded glasses, right? I loved Wrath of Lich King. I wanted to play more Wrath of the Lich King, but the more I play Wrath of the Lich King, the more I play retail in its current state, the more I just feel like I should be playing classic vanilla, right? And I might do that. I might go to normal classic and pick up some of my dead characters, like my warrior. My warrior's on a classic realm right now that I can just hop onto at any point, chill out, play, continue, right? I can definitely do that. But I'm not going to do that unless people want me to. I mean, I haven't touched him since he died. He's probably a ghost waiting for me to go back into that cave to finish my warrior quests and stuff like that. If people genuinely want to watch me do that, to go onto the normal servers, die as many times as I want, outside of hardcore, just, I don't know what I would call the series, probably Postmortem or Mortis or something like that, or, you know, I'd or Limbo. Yeah, WoW Limbo. We can call it WoW Limbo. Technically, you could probably call it Limbo. I mean, it's not necessarily heaven. It's not really hell either. You know, hardcore is hell, technically. I'd consider it hell. Like, for real. But, you know, it's... I want to do what people want to watch. But at the same time, I probably will end up doing it whether people ask for it or not. And it's primarily because I want to. And that's what it should be at the start, right? Doing stuff that I want to and having viewers watch me play whatever. But at the same time, I want to know what people want to watch because that might be something other people want to watch too. Right? I can't guess on the nose what people want to watch. Right? I tried to get into the hardcore game day 3 of hardcore's release. I was out there trying to pump out the first few videos. And it's gained some traction, and I've seen it gain traction, and I appreciate it. You know, I love that people are tuning in, watching stuff, and I've noticed that in my recommended, there's other people doing the same thing as me, and who are getting further than me. And, you know, they're getting about the same amount of views as me, and I'm kind of glad to know that I'm actually being put in people's recommended. Right? I'm glad to know that people can actually see my content. Because when I tried to do this a long time ago, I did push out some Hearts of Iron videos. I did some private server, classic vanilla stuff, and frankly, it didn't do so well. And my editing was atrocious. There was no commentary. And I got rid of them because I was kind of like, maybe this is not for me. And I've kind of waded in and out of doing content and not doing content because I just don't know, right? I saw Hardcore WoW come out, and I thought, and I thought, you know, maybe this is a trend. Maybe this trend will go somewhere. You know, it's just, yeah. It's just kind of how I want to do stuff. And I'm glad other people enjoy it too. And I'm pretty sure people enjoy watching me fail and die and make a new character. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm guessing people will eventually want to see if I'll eventually crack. You know? You know, want to see me crack under pressure and be like, ah, the impenetrable Chachi is getting cracked. They're breaking. They're gonna break. They're gonna slam their keyboard. They're gonna do all this stuff. I'm sure. I'm sure eventually that will probably happen. And I'm sure it'll be a glorious day when it eventually does happen. Though, it'll probably be a long time. I don't expect a meltdown for at least another couple months. Give or take a couple months. If not a year. I'm a generally calm, collected individual that tries to not let anything bother. I mean, I'm a Buddhist in real life. Fun fact about me, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but I'm a Buddhist. And I live by a calm temperament. I live by a calm lifestyle. Because getting upset and mad over things in the world is not a healthy way of living. I mean, I'm not a vegan, by the way. Veganism is meh. I mean, it's your choice. Do what you want. It's not for me though. Do what you want to do. I'm not a vegetarian either. Although, you know, I do partake in a lot of. I do partake in a lot of vegetable eating and stuff like that. That's, you know, meat. I generally eat chicken every day. I eat beef once a day. Once a week, I mean, not day. Once a week. I eat primarily chicken, fruits, vegetables. I don't care. I don't care for red meat very much. Although when I do partake in it, I have it a certain way that a lot of people probably would not care for.
What can I do?
I eat my stuff
Have a good
medium
one.
rare.
See you around. Hello.
I don't like things well done. At least my red meat.
How are you? You need
But-
something? Safe travel.
I mean, people eat things the way they want.
I buy and
I don't
trade.
care. And I know there's some people out there that say, oh, Buddhists are this and Buddhists are that, and they have to do it this way and they do it that way. No, well, technically, yes and no. Yes and no is probably the appropriate response. A Buddhist
Careful.
is, to me, a lifestyle. It's not so much a religion that I'm heavily crafted into. I want to be heavily crafted into them, into the to the idea, but I'm not. And that's primarily because I live in a very Christian family, Christian Muslim family, by the way. Yeah, family gatherings are great. But, you know, I want to live in a neutral setting where I take the teachings of Christianity and parts of Muslim thought and apply Buddhism to it and have my own, you know, lifestyle and stuff like that. And as this video is approaching 40 minutes, I will probably make another video and I'll probably go into depth with it if I remember. If I don't, it happens. I'm sure somebody will probably comment about it. And I'm not here to push any religion or anything like that. It's not my choice how you should live. I'm not even going to make this channel that way either, so don't worry about it. It's going to be a gaming channel, and with just me rambling like the schizophrenic. That's kind of the humble beginnings of this channel. Schizophrenic content without the schizo. Just rambling nonsense, incoherent nonsense. But yes, that will probably be it for this episode, guys. I hope everybody has a great day today. I will probably be on Twitch later today. And I hope to see you all there. If this video goes up and I'm still streaming, I'm hoping to see you guys there. You know, I really am hoping that I can make something of myself through this, you know. And yeah, until next time, guys. Until next episode or next VOD, you know, whichever comes first, right? Have a good day. Have a smile on your face, because smiling does make the brain get a little dopamine rush when you start looking at nice things and smiling, genuinely smile. Laugh often, watch funny things, watch funny videos, you know. Don't listen to my boring ass for entertainment. Unless you find entertainment in it. In this case, yes, do it, you know. And I guess I can actually start doing this, right? I can say, I hope you guys can like, throw a comment, you know, I might respond. Or if I don't respond in the comments, I'll respond in the video. Hey, look at that. I think that's awesome, too. Subscribe, too. I'm definitely going to try and clamp down on subscribers now. After seeing a lot of my views count and stuff like that go up, I'm going to definitely say it right now. I hope you guys subscribe and tune in for more content. And, yeah. Until next time, guys. Peace out. Chill out. Chill as cucumbers. And, you know, until then. Until next episode.